It's Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is October 15th, 2023. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AlphaCharts365, posting things all week long. Appreciate that. All right, so let's get into the charts. We got SPY up here, and right now we're still underneath the declining 50-day and still making lower highs and lower lows, but we are at a potential support area. So there's a lot of we'll call it indecision going on right here in the chart. That being said, I do have found 10 names that look pretty decent coming into this week. First up, and hopes if I click on the right chart. First one is Rally. So here's Rally, which is Remitly Global. It's a very nice looking uptrend. Here's your VWAP from this particular gap. And you can see that price tried to break out here, came back in. Nice, kind of flag-y-ish, but did find some support here. So again, on the breakout, this place where we can manage risk. It did fail here once before, but again, still above all of its moving averages, which very few names can say right now. MNSO is a Chinese retailer, I believe. Again, above all of its moving averages, but it did have this decent sized drop right over here. So, I mean, against the 50-day would make sense, right? As long as it stays above the 50-day, everything is fine. If it falls below the 50-day, no reason to be involved. BRBR, we've talked about this one in the past numerous times. I hope some of you may have taken it because it's done well. It's not going to be the fastest mover, but it's definitely going in the right direction and going higher, and lots of accumulation over really 2 earnings reports now. So that's really nice to see as well. This is Bell Ring Brands. They do power bars and things of that nature. Next up, ESMT. So this is Engage Smart. Again, nice little kind of consolidation right here. You can kind of see it. Boom and boom, right? Something like that. So if it breaks the higher, we could be involved in this. If it breaks lower, no reason to be involved, right? That's it. Nice drop off in volume too as it consolidates inside this whole bar, right? Nice. CRWD, CrowdStrike, again, very strong name. We've talked about this one in the past. Extended at this point, right? Now it needs to kind of settle down. We had a little inside bar on Friday. Yeah, we'll see where this goes, right? It may need to come back in a little bit, but it's a very strong name. What else we have? EA, so Electronic Arts. Again, very extended, but you see the change of character here, right? As it kind of came down, maybe it needs to gap fill, maybe it doesn't. But again, it's starting to consolidate little inside bars. So the way that this bar breaks on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day it breaks out or breaks down, that's the direction you want to trade in, right? That's it. And I like how the inside bar was a much lower volume too. Very nice to see. ROVR, Rover. So it tried to break out of, get newer IPOs, a SPAC, it looks like. Tried to break out here once, twice, 3 times. Still having a hard time. But we can manage risk against, this, 639, 640-ish area, right? That's there. You have a VWAP in there from the gap. You have all the moving averages bunched up there. So it's very little risk in this particular name. So that looks, really good. I'm just going to write this down real fast. All right. What else we have? We have Palantir. And here's Palantir. Again, pretty ugly day on Friday. And you saw some of these top wiki things over here, which wasn't great looking. Also lost a VWAP from here, which is not great. Even if I pull down to here, still below that VWAP. So, not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but above all of his moving averages. 50-day is basically flattening. And so now we'll see if it can turn back higher or not, right? But Palantir's one to watch. Again, lower volume on with this pullback. So it may just be, maybe just got ahead of itself. We'll see. Halliburton. Nice little spot right here. Kind of double bottom-ish. You kind of see it here. And then you can see it again here. Yeah, it's a base, whatever you want to call it. Breakout, very clean look to it if you're into that. And then NOC. NOC kind of breaking out right over here. Again, way extended. Unfortunately, it's a war machine type of name. But I think it needs to come back in a little bit and then potentially go higher, right? That's where I want to see it. So NOC. So be careful out there. There weren't a lot to choose from this week. So that's information too. Hope you all are doing well and good luck.